Welcome to the Traveling Pogma YouTube channel. This video is going to explain why I came to Kansas with my brother and my sister. And I'm going to let my brother explain that. Go ahead, Steve.
So you know the story with mom and dad, and a lot of their records, because Eisenhower was the president who said, we'll take, initially 21,500 Hungarian refugees, and they ended up taking over 31,000 from November 56 to, I think, May, and maybe a little bit later. But a lot of the records, the meeting minutes, the notes, the procedures were all done under Eisenhower's term. So after he ended his presidency, all those records ended up coming to the Eisenhower Library. And once they built this magnificent place, they're all in the archives. And so we emailed, got permission to come. We got our little certificates, our little cards that say we're scholars, because we're researchers. And we came down, we requested some boxes, and we had an idea what's in the boxes by the labels, but we didn't know exactly what's in them. So we came down. I came down on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Got my laptop, scanner, high-tech stuff, and read through, learned a lot. And then you guys came down on Thursday and Friday, and we just went through more and more boxes. It was really cool to see mom and dad's name. Why do I get like that? Really cool to see their name, but also other people, other family friends, to see their names in print on the ship or plane manifest. There were some stories validated about, the $2.50, or maybe invalidated. We just learned a lot about the procedure itself. Ultimately we'll put a book together. It was going to be just on dad's life, but I think it's going to be, dad and mom's life and the process the Hungarian refugees went through. Yeah. Any other questions? Anything else?
So give me one story of something you found interesting this week. I know I read a lot of interesting stories.
Yeah. I was impressed with the number of people that wrote letters to the president and said, hey, President Eisenhower, do this, don't do this. I need a job, requesting things. And the really cool thing, they were all responded to. We look through and you see the letter from the individual and then the response from, it wasn't the president, the president asked me to respond to your letter, so it did go through the channels and they responded to every one of them. That I found amazing. And also the amount of typing that was done by the secretarial pools. There were no computers, everything was typed. So when, the letters we go through, they were retyped. Meeting minutes, they were all typed, on a typewriter. You make a mistake, you go back and start all over. The manifest of all the passengers, every single passenger had their names perfectly, I can't say perfectly spelled out, but listed, just the amount of typing, administrative stuff, and they kept it all. There's more for us to look for. It was really very cool. And the staff here was unbelievable. They were really good, going above and beyond to help us out.
What'd you think of Apple in Kansas?
But the people were really friendly. Whether the lady at the Casey's that made us 3 chicken sandwiches yesterday because there was only one there, she made us 3. Then we came in today for lunch, and Marianne walked in, and the lady said, "Oh, you're earlier today," and there was only 2 chickens, and she said, "Hey, we'll make it 3 more." Everybody just very friendly throughout the whole place. Definitely a small town, but it was interesting. What do you think of it?
I thought it was a very cute little town. I really enjoyed it. I think, like you said, the people were very friendly. We did have a tornado watch yesterday, though, so not something we're used to.
That's what makes it Kansas.
And it is windy.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
It was.
But I think we're done here. You spent a week. Marianne spent a day. I spent 2 days. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. You get to fly home. I get to drive.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
That's okay.
I prefer the flying.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to our channel. Hit that like button or make a comment. Now get out and explore the world.